Hello, hi. I am so excited to be making this video because that means that you are in possession of your newest first package from SEINT Beauty, and that means that you are ready to set up your compact and put your face on. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to show you how to do it all, including setting up your compact with your tins and prepping and setting your face, and then properly applying your makeup, and you're gonna love it. I know it. All right, so hopefully you've unpackaged all of your goodies, and what you should have most likely is one compact. We have lots of different sizes, and I do have videos on the different sizes too. You can look in my YouTube channel. But most likely, if you're starting out, you've got our quad compact, so that will fit 4 large tins or 8 small ones. And our 3D foundation, you will get, I'll always recommend 2 highlight colors. One will be your base color, kind of like your foundation color, and the other one will be a highlight brightener color to kind of brighten up the middle of our face. You'll be recommended a contour color, which will help where the natural shadows are and kind of slim or define our face a little bit more. And then most likely you got a lip or a cheek color, but if you got something different like an illuminator or a bronzer or a setting powder, that's fine too. I'm just gonna go through the 4 basics, and if you need help putting on the other things, I can show you that too. I have lots of videos on how to hack, which is highlight and contour. So we'll just go through the basics for now. Okay, so you've got your compact, okay? You're gonna open it, and this is magnetic, okay? So you've got your mirror and then your magnetic spot. So you're gonna take out your first main highlight, and I sent you an email with what your 2 main highlight colors were. You're gonna have your deeper, darker shade, which you can plop in the very left-hand side. And hang on to at least one of these tins, because the good thing is, I'll show you in just a second, you can use the thinner part of it to pop out the tin when you need to replace it. You never have to buy another compact per se. You can go bigger if you want to add more, but one at least is nice to pop them out because they are tight in there. Okay, your second highlight color or your brightening shade, okay, goes in next. Your contour color, your darker color, goes in third. And your lip and cheek or your illuminator or your setting powder goes in last. And this is obviously all customized to your skin. And as you grow and love this makeup, you're going to probably want a bigger compact. Like, I'm working out of this big mama jamma. There's 3 sections in here, but what I just showed you is kind of basically what I have right here. And then my lips and cheeks are here, and my eyes are here. Okay, so you set up your compact. You can take this bad boy anywhere. They're not gonna fall out. They are magnetic, and like I said, keep one of your tins, and you'll probably run through your main highlight the quickest. So you just pop your tin, like I said, it's tight. You pop it in there, and you just pull it out, and then you can pop it out and put your new one in when you order your new one. Okay, all right. So just a word to the wise, prepping your skin before you put your makeup on. This is a cream makeup, so whether you have an oily skin or a normal skin, it doesn't matter. If you have dry skin, you definitely want to make sure that you moisturize and exfoliate maybe a couple times a week. We have an awesome skincare line, which I'll talk about in a little bit, in just a little bit. But you want to make sure you've at least washed your face and moisturized it if you're dry. And make sure you wait like 30 minutes to let the moisturizer get into your skin, because your skin needs it. If you have oily skin, I used to have really oily skin. Now that I've been using our Milk line for the last 3 months, it's actually pretty combination now, which I love. And it's getting more toned out. And even though I'm fighting this beautiful guy, I was excited that this came up because I really haven't had an acne, a pimple come up in 2 months. And it's all because of the skincare line. And I used to have bad chin acne. So I'll take one. It's barely there, and you know, I'm totally good with that. So again, if you have oily skin, you want to make sure you're still moisturizing, okay, and letting it sit in. But what I do in the morning, since I did used to have oily skin and I kind of still use that routine, is I will wash my face in the morning. A lot of times I'll just use my Milk wipes. They have a toner and a cleanser right in them, and you just grab one, and it's super easy. And especially at night too, take off the makeup. It works amazing, and you're toning your skin too, and then you just throw on your moisturizer. But I'll do this, and then I will take our Perfector sponge, or you can do any beauty blender, and you are going to spray it with any kind of setting spray. Ours is called Stay Spray, and this is a great way to set your face kind of as like a primer to begin with. But again, if you have oily skin, this is really going to help kind of keep the makeup on you. And then you can use this at the end too to set it. So it's like got multiple uses in it, which is great. And then if you don't have the spray, you could use like a silicone free primer, but you want to make sure it's silicone free because these are creams, so silicone will make it move. All right, so I've prepped my face, I've got my Stay Spray on, and we are going to start with our main highlight color. Okay, so in our compact, you're gonna take your main highlight, so the darker of the two, okay? And whatever brush I recommended for you, most likely it is going to be the blush bronzer or the Detail Hack, okay? Love both of these. I love all of our brushes, but these are two of my most used brushes. So I will show you with this brush. This is a nice like medium coverage. So you're gonna dip into your main highlight, okay? And I'm gonna kind of be going through both of these because this brighter highlight, it's just new. I wanted you to see what they look like all pretty instead of like this, because these are obviously used and well loved, but these aren't all my actual colors for my face, so bear with me. Okay, so the main highlight, you're gonna dip in. Less is more, okay? There's different ways to do the highlight and contour, the hack. I'll show you one in here, but you can watch me on other videos, watch me on the reels, watch other women who do this. There's no wrong way to do it. I'm gonna show you the way I like to, especially when I have like a blemish, or if you have like redness or really dark circles or whatever, okay? The best thing you can do, a lot of our colors are color correcting, but because I have like a big blemish, or if you have really dark circles, I've probably recommended what's called Aspen, and this bad boy is one of our contours, so one of our darker colors, but it's the lightest one. And I'm gonna actually do this Detail Hack brush, which you could take your finger to if you just have one brush, but I'm gonna put it, I mean, look, it's gone already, and I haven't even blended it in, okay? It's not gonna take, I have some acne scars down here, so, and a little bit of redness. So I'm just gonna kind of blot. Literally, I'm just taking the littlest of the swipe. It's very different from liquid foundation, very different. So it will take some getting used to, and speaking of very different, daily use for 2 weeks, your skin is gonna be getting used to it, just like anything new. So give yourself 2 weeks to test it out and feel it out, and let your skin adjust. It's something new, so let it adjust, okay? All right. So I'm actually gonna stick with this Detail Hack because I'll show you this detail brush. So this is a great, and again, these are $14. This is a great one to have if you do get these like occasional blemishes, or you need to really even out your whole entire face. There's a lot of colors going on. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, is, I'm sorry, I'm switching my mind here because this is just in the moment and I want this to be the best for you guys who are new. So we're gonna take our main highlight color, the darker of the two, and we're just gonna slightly dip it in. Just dip. We're gonna just grab a little. And you're gonna start, and this color should almost, like, it should match your face, okay? I'm barely dabbing it in. But these colors are color correcting, okay? Already, you can see what nice coverage it is, and it's kind of evening up everything, okay? And I'll spot treat that again at the end, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm just kind of taking it a little bit all over my face to kind of give me a nice even base. And I am barely using any product. If you do your makeup like me every single day, this will last 3 to 4 months easily. So for $14, you have your main foundation color, and then you never have to buy another compact again and have 16 different things that you're using. It's just very convenient and very just error-proof and flawless coverage. I mean, beautiful coverage. Okay, so that's just my main. Now I kind of look all one color, okay? And then I'll just take my finger into my main just a little bit and kind of hide that bad boy. There you go. It's not gonna hide the texture again. It's only gonna hide the color. All right, the next color you wanna use is your brighter or your brightening color. It's still a highlight. And you wanna go in with like a thinner side. That's why I love these two together. Or you can use your finger. You can apply all this with your finger too. You just can't blend it with your fingers. So you just go into your lighter color very lightly, and you're gonna hit basically the middle of your face. So you start up here with a triangle, okay? And I can show you, I actually used a different color the other day that I was doing on somebody in person, and I really liked it. It was called Moonlit. A little brighter than my brightening color. I actually really liked it. So less is more, okay? You're gonna do a swipe under the eye and down the nose on either side. And the good thing about these are they warm up on your face, so you can blend them in really nicely if you put too much. Like this, I put a little bit too much, which is fine. I also put some on my lids as a primer, okay, because all of these are cream. So, and we'll set the whole face with powder so that we, you know, once I put the eyes on, which I won't do in this video, they'll be set and good for the day. All right, you put it down the nose, on the Cupid's bow, and on the chin, just to brighten. Okay, see how much brighter that is? And I haven't even blended yet. Okay, so you can absolutely blend with this. I'll show you. Okay, so you just want the mid section to look brighter. You want to bring attention to the middle of your face. Okay, all right. It's just such beautiful coverage. All right, and then you want to take your contour color, the darkest of the colors, mine's here, and swipe it. And you're gonna go, here's your cheekbone, right underneath, where you'd naturally have a shadow, okay? Because we're gonna emphasize those bone structures to bring slimming and dimension. We are not one-dimensional, we're three-dimensional. So, you know, we want to look that way. We don't want to look all one color, you know? How many of us put one color on our face, you know, like all over? It just it washes us out. Okay, so up above, you can do it really as dark as you want. If you're a lighter skinned person, a fair skin, I should say, excuse me, then you're not gonna have as dark of a contour color. Obviously, you don't want too big of a transition, you know? Okay, so underneath the jaw, to kind of slim, especially for me, we got a little double chin going on. Okay, then you're gonna take the side of the brush and swipe it in and contour your nose. And you're gonna kind of, it thins it out depending on what kind of nose you have, what shape. And again, you can play with this, you can look it up on YouTube, how to contour a nose, but it can kind of help thin. And then I do under the lip too. Just to kind of make it a little bit fuller. See how that makes that fuller? Yeah. All right, now a couple things. If you have a beauty blender, I got these really cute little baby ones. I'm gonna do a little bit more under my eyes to set that in, okay? And then you can blend in with a beauty blender too, but again, this is my favorite for blending. So underneath the jawbone, the cheekbone, you're gonna go kind of up into that bone. You can still see it. If you want darker, you can go darker, but you just wanna see kind of like a nice shadow. Okay, then you're gonna pull this down just so you have a nice definition. Okay, that's gonna go up. Okay. I kind of just push that nose into the brow. And then this goes into the hairline. See? No lines, no crazy differences, just a nice 3D face. Okay? All right. Last thing, if you got a lip and cheek, you can apply this with that same smaller side. You can take your finger, I'll take my finger. You can use this on your eyelids. Like, honestly, this stuff is amazing. Super versatile, amazing. Okay, so you can do that. And then on your cheeks, again, you can apply it with your fingers, or you can do your brush. Okay, just a little bit goes a long way. And I kind of just do it right on the apples. Like that, and then I kind of pull it back. And if you accidentally apply it too close here, you would just take your brightening highlight and kind of cover that back up. Again, I've used almost no color at all. Like, I'm sorry, no, barely any product. Less is more. Okay, so this is just a very natural, pretty look. I could probably just put mascara on and walk out and I'd be good, okay? And then to set your face again, you're going to spray with your setting spray. And if you feel like you like that dewy look, leave it. If you don't like the dewy look, because it is spray, and it does dry, but it's got kind of like a little shimmer to it, then set your face with some type of powder. You can use our setting powder, Vanilla Dust. We have Cayman Bronzer, which I love, that gives you a nice little glow, or any translucent loose powder is perfect, okay? All right, so that's basically it. And if you notice any flakiness, texture, enhanced pores, cakey, it's not sitting right, it's not covering the redness, it's sliding around, you're extra like shiny, any like yellow or orange hues to you, you've either used too much, and if you feel like just a lack of coverage in general, it's just not the right color. So recontact me, especially if you gave me like kind of an selfie. Remember, 3 feet in front of a window during natural day sunlight, no makeup on. When it's the right colors, you will become obsessed, and that's how you know it's perfect. So thank you so much for watching. Happy Saints Day, because you got your stuff, and you're gonna love it, I know it. And tag me on social media when you put it on, when you unpackage it, and all that. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.